Maybe that was on the ground on like a soapstone outside the door.
I'll try jumping.
I would try jumping down on the ground.
I know I have teleport. I don't need it, because I'm fucking great. I'm never going to remember that I have teleport. Where do I actually... Alright, I have to go back to Bale. I'll fight Cornago.
Corn?
Yeah, corn.
You'll do it. I know you will.
Corn-based economy. Is cursed being undead enemy? I won't get to find out, because my berserkers are just murdering him. He is not.
Feeble cursed one!
I love that guy. He's so good. He's a huge dick.
Yep. So there's no hidden treasure chests on the bridge. It's lame.
Yeah, it's almost as if it's almost as if that was some kind of hack.
Yeah, I know, right?
So I'm gonna get the greatsword to sell, even though I'm the richest person in a dog-based economy. No, this is a frog-based economy. World 1 is...
Frog-based economy?
Yeah, you have the knack.
Frog coins.
Yeah, we have the knack's worth.
Frog coins, yeah.
Yeah, then you have frogs, which are obviously worth, like, a lot of money.
And a frog's gotta be worth something, right?
Well, like, you trade a frog and then 10,000 guild for a gourd, which tells me that the frog has all the value, and they have horribly undervalue your gill. Because they're used to a frog's worth.
What's the intrinsic value of a frog?
Is it depends the frog. There's the gill frog, and the Canadian tire frog.
Ah, Canadian tire frogs, yes.
The shekel toad.
God, I love the Fiesta.
Yes, it's rather good.
So, I have the boat now.
Yep.
But what do I do with it?
What are your classes?
Thief Berserker.
You should go to southeast.
Just go to Crescent Island?
Yeah, that's where the plot is.
That is both where the plot and where the important death
And where Dumaxes are at.
Okay. Yeah, I was going there just for Dumaxes, but I'm like... I know this island has, like, an actual use other than just Dumaxes.
Dumax-based economy is pretty strong, too.
Kryle has complained of a headache. Have you been drinking enough water, Kryle? You're dehydrated. This is going to happen.
Yeah. Are the Dumaxes steals or just drops?
Drops.
Drop.
Their steals are silver bows.
Which are worth a fair amount of money.
Yep. They made a bunch of money grinding for Dumaxes.
If you have Mug yet, then that's basically that.
Nah, not yet, unfortunately.
Also, be wary of the Bio Soldier.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm prioritizing deleting that enemy.
Good choice.
It won't be hard with your Moonring blades.
Yeah, maybe if it hits.
Yeah, it's got a pretty bad...
Oh,
name.
Battle Axe from Bio Soldier.
Battle Axe is actually worse than the Thrill Hammer.
Curious.
Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, you get it first. Battle Axe is like the first axe you can buy.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there are a couple places to get Dumaxes. There's a Berserker who lives in Forked Tower. He looks exactly like he looks like he's a pallet shift of Harvester. And then you can steal them from some other enemy, one of the Moon Rider enemies.
Zambo Fatherworth wants to know what your classes are.
I believe Zambo is cooking with
My
gas.
classes are Geomancer, Berserker. Geomancer, Berserker.
Yo!
Hey,
Better living through chemistry, hell yes.
Yeah, Kevin, he's cooking with gas. Also, ladies and
What links
gents,
you got?
Lina has
Mr.
poison.
Bard.
Oh no! Kryle, no! You're breaking the rules! She gave Lena an antidote in this cutscene.
These enemies are also kind of tough?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Have you been...
Looks like Rears wants a roll call. I'm Burnhead.
My name is Kaz.
I am Gnome Bitten. No, but really, we got Burnhead, Gnome, Harriet, Medibot, Zombo, and myself, Slyo.
Yep,
Here.
I'm Nimbin. I do not think I sound anything like Kaz, but I do not put it past someone to think I do.
Where's Kez in this game? Did we ever establish that?
I think Kaz claimed to be one of the wizards. Like maybe Kaz is Zoc.
Yeah, Zoc. Because
Zoc.
Zoc backwards is Cause.
Okay.
Muscle
Yeah.
Wizard.
I have to say that personally, like, telling people's voices apart took me at least 2 Fiestas.
There were a lot of them. Also, yes, everybody give Kavanaugh lauds and huzzas for his creation of the Fiesta page, which you should be using. So let's see if you can win the 1 in 3 of having your... Or no, the 1 in 16 of having your chat mess up.
Hey, where do you get Bard anyway?
On Crescent.
On Crescent, there's a thing that will happen and you'll get some more jobs.
Yep.
Okay. Because I know it's like supposed to be a fire job.
The fire jobs are broken up into 2 halves.
Yeah,
So, yep.
they're very briefly separated, but much to the chagrin of Biblos havers everywhere, sometimes you get owned by it.
I mean, there's really only, like, one party that really gets owned by Biblos.
You mean Thief Zerker or Monk Zerker?
Thief White Mage.
Ooh.
Thief Zerker gets through just fine, you just need a couple levels to damage race him.
I think I've done Thief White Mage before, and it wasn't the worst. I remember Logical having many problems with that, though.
Yeah, that's what I remember.
Was it Logical who fought Biblos for like 90 minutes in a single fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once Protect is up and Drain is up, like, that fight becomes a resource battle that neither side can lose.
Yeah. Solo White Mage, actually, the Solo White Mage strat is to drain Biblos of MP by just having enough ethers.
That sounds pretty awful at that point in the game.
Oh
It
no, they
is.
ate a
That
boat.
sounds
It's-
powerful.
I just got a boat,
And
then
that's-
they ate it.
What?
Yeah,
That's-
they ate your... I had a boat, but I aided it.
No boats for you.
That's the Nambo combo.
That's the price you pay to go get yourself the axe.
Yeah, that's the price of the Doomax.
Well, it's the price of the village.
Hey, you got Thief? Or you got Bard?
No, someone was asking me about Bard.
Wait, I went
Yeah.
to the
Links,
right place on accident. Oh no.
More
Huh.
links. More people are gonna. There are more people in the zoo on the other place.
Kaz's place.
Yeah, nobody's in
That's just the general hangout zone.
Because we want his stream to get all the views. Hello, Scienceman. How are you, my friend? How is Australia? I assume it is southerly. Witness what befalls those who stand against me!
Bump.
Oh, I just realized I need to put Doomaxes back on my Berserkers.
See, as soon as I get one Doomax, it's gonna be easy to get the rest of the Doomaxes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doomax
Hmm.
begets Doomax.
Once you've got one
begets
skull-
Doomax.
The rest of them, just kind of keep rolling it.
I farmed Doom Axis for about 2 hours and got nothing, and then got 3 in the space of about 5 minutes.
That's a baseball.
Oh,
That
Very
is-
nice.
Oh man, tomorrow.
what, JoJo's?
Yes.
If I can get Kaz around for it, yes, that'd be great.
Yeah, either tomorrow or weekend or whenever.
Well, I thought you were away the weekend.
I'm actually not this weekend.
Okay, then it should be this weekend then.
It's
Nice.
every other weekend past this.
Right, where you have to go play Star Wars now.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You gotta be that star guy, spaceman.
Spaceman's.
You gotta shoot.
Look, if there's a card game, I probably have played it.
Well, here's the deal. Like, Thrones is going to cease to be, so you might as well pick up another one.
Well, there's Thrones 2.0, but
Oh yeah, well that will,
Game
is,
of-
is that immediate?
Blown.
Also, I have. Speaking of card games, the brawl this week has been officially solved.
oh,
There's the deck to play. That is aggressive shaman all 1-drops.
Is that what you've been playing,
Fascinating.
Gnome?
That's not what I've been playing, but it's what's been kicking my ass.
GGN.
Weird. I haven't dropped a game yet with Tempo Mage
I
slightly
would-
altered.
I was gonna say Mage actually has a
Like-
lot of powerful cards for
Well,
it.
here's like
Yeah,
what
is
you here's what you end up doing with that deck is you get like just like a guy, and all of your 1-drops like get to do one thing and then die and give you a banana, and then your guy who's left behind gets all the bananas, and then you wind speaker him and kill your opponent with like a 5/6 Wind Fury.
I like the Mage plan because you get not only do you get Mana Worm and Walker, you also have things like Mirror Image.
Mirror Image is good. Like, turn 5, drop Flame Waker, drop Sorcerer's Apprentice, drop all the bananas you've been saving up for free, is, like, board clearing, and your opponent basically just has to have, like, Polymorph in hand.
Also, I'm a fan of Echoing Ooze.
Echoing News is strong, but the deck was quite strong because of they have access to like the flat answer to those problems, which is Earth Shock and Hex.
Hey, Death Sickle.
Hey.
But, I mean, you have to have it in hand.
Oh.
I have to not have
that's a
Counter
Death
Spell
Sickle.
up.
Well,
Counterspell versus
Counterspell
bananas
is kind of
isn't gonna
bad
do a
versus
lot.
bananas.
The number of people I've seen play around it is kind of terrifying.
It's because Counterspell is like known stuff.
I play a Counterspell in Constructed.
I think Tempo Mage runs one.
Yeah, like it's a good third secret for your mad scientist, so it throws people off.
Also, it's a way to interact with spells, which I keep double bashing A. But it keeps,
Yeah.
It's a way to interact with spells, of which there is no way to do such a thing in Hearthstone. Except,
Basically.
the two ones are Counterspell and Kinzen Mystic.
Oh man, the
Well, Spellbender too.
the Mystic.
Donkey Kong.
D.A.
I was playing Donkey Konga today.
Hey.
That's what I did.
I keep misshelving these books as I'm not paying attention.
Much do I need to survive an August?
You should put me in the
16.
in the top
Yeah,
row,
that's what I was
in
thinking.
front and center, so I'm the strongest.
He is the strongest. I have seen him.
He's got the power of suplex. I can confirm.
Of every person in this chat I've met, except Harriet, I have lifted them from the ground with my mass. Which means the next time I meet Harriet, I will have to lift him up off the ground with my mass.
You're gonna have to do it.
You're gonna have to be able to look forward to that.
Arrowman, are you using multi-twitch?
We should link the zone again.
Yeah, someone should
Yeah,
link
yeah,
the
the
thing
zone.
that it's
The
better.
party line.
Yeah, I posted
I
it at the
told
top of
people
my
about the
hitbox.
party line. I don't know if people are using the party line.
Yeah, I put it at the top of my hitbox. Just on my stick.
I forgot to do that. I need to do that at some point.
Does Twitch have a sticky note kind of thing? Yeah.
Wait,
You
what did
must
I
toe the
use?
party line.
Yeah, I have it on my Twitch somewhere. Scroll down for more info means scroll down for more info, chumps.
Yeah.
Live hard, scroll harder.
So Kavanaugh's tool decides everything for you because the order of streams is fixed.
It's alphabetical, I
much.
believe.
Alphabetical by height.
Oh, okay, okay.
So my party got wiped in the secret castle or wherever that is, in World 2. Am I supposed to go somewhere else first?
Do not,
Yeah,
just
you
keep
cannot
walking.
defeat Shield Dragon. Unless
Just
you
keep walking.
unless
Wow.
you have Beastmaster, you cannot defeat the Shield Dragon.
Shield Dragon
Chemist?
runs away at like 1/4 health.
Chemist?
Chemist has problems speeding Shield Dragon.
I don't have mix yet, so not
Oh,
really.
never mind. Okay.
Yeah, I don't
I
really know.
figured
What,
there's a mix.
there's a mix because it's like there's always a mix, but I can't think offhand what the mix
There's
would
always
be.
a mix.
Yeah, probably
Is-
an all-star
is
matter,
vitamin
which is
drink.
already pretty limited.
I just hit for 666 damage and got a death proc.
Yes,
Hell yes.
Satan! I hold
Let's
him
go
in my heart.
Ferris.
I hold him in my hands.
Yeah, Chemist also has the farming setup for Zombie Dragon. Not Shield Dragon.
Yeah.
What am I doing? Oh,
But yeah,
here.
just walk right on by that castle. Yeah.
Go work your way to a forest out east.
I'm buying 4 poison axes.
Poison.
I will eventually need them.
For what?
They're better than Doom axes against well, basically the Pyramid of War.
Yeah, basically.
I'm not spicy enough to go into the Pyramid of War with Doom axes because that sounds like
That's pretty spicy. A lot of stuff in there doesn't look undead, but is.
Basically everything in there is undead from memory.
Also, they
Lady
do
Queen?
more damage
That's
than
undead.
poison axes do deal more damage than Doom axe, so it's better for X Death the first.
Right, you're not getting triggers there.
Okay, you're not going to death proc X Death.
Or are you?
Also, when you're grinding Reflect Knights, you don't want to be using either of those weapons, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say Poison Axe doesn't help there. You want
That's-
the Dancing Dagger.
I've got Dancing Dagger, Mongosh, and or Chalcom Dirk.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to find a dancing dagger at some point.
You'll find
That's-
it.
Yeah, you'll find it.
It is essentially unavoidable.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to miss.
I'm currently getting money for hats. Because I
Hats
care
are
about
good.
defensive stats.
I actually bought no armor in that town, and maybe I should have done that.
Nah.
It's the first town you can actually purchase golden armor for those people. You know, the people that can wear it.
Well, you can wear you can buy golden armor now, or you can buy it in Bale Castle, which also has a money factory called Objetiar.
Well, the moment I hit that money factory, I'm gonna have to just do it to it.
Yep, you're going to have to start going at it. Going at it.
Can you do it that way instead of the guild game?
Okay, so we have a person who is new to the Fiesta, not even to, but like to the Fiesta in general, and is asking, when I roll a job, does that mean I could give that job to all my people or only one person? So the way it works is when you get your first job from the Wind Crystal, you need, unless you're doing a natural run, which I'm guessing you're not, you're going to start off by giving everyone that job. Then,
Yeah.
once you get your second job, you must have at least one person of each job, and then, the other, so it can be 2 and 2 or 1 and 3, or 3 and 1 once you have 2 jobs. And then once you have 3, you'll have 1 duplicate, and then once you have all 4, your party members need to be 4 different jobs at a time. You are allowed to shuffle it around, though. So, right now I have Goofer and Lena as Thief, Galoof and Ferris as Berserker. But, because right now my jobs are Thief and Berserker and Samurai. I don't have access to Samurai yet, so I don't need to have any Samurai. But as long as I have at least 1 Thief and at least 1 Berserker on my team, the other 2 can be either Thief or Berserker.
It's like a job pool, and every time that you get a new one, you have access to it, but they have to at least be represented.
Yeah.
Also-
Basically, the 2 rules are everyone needs a job, and you must have 1 of each job you've been rolled.
Everyone fights, no one quits.
That's the rule.
Also,
So, what jobs did you get dealt, GGN?
Also, natural is like way harder, but isn't incorrect. But it is way harder.
I think we can go ahead and assume that new Fiesta runners are not picking natural, however.
Well, if you
Yeah.
if you failed to read for something.
Okay, so you got dealt Thief first, so early game's gonna be a little rough, but it'll start paying dividends. So all 4 of your party members should be Thief.
Yep.
Don't worry about not
Yep.
having enough knives. There will be skeletons along shortly to help you. Also, are they in your hitbox chat? I don't see them in...
Yeah,
They're-
they're in
they're
my
not
hitbox chat. They prefer to stay in the designated Medibot area, I guess, rather than going to the party line.
It's a fair choice.
That is defensible. I'm going to fight some people on a boat.
Don't get hit by 2K vampires.
In the meantime, I discovered a special effect about my PlayStation emulator.
Ah,
other
that's
than
a new feature.
you
The
can't use the map.
transparency, the map actually works now. I just have to have the patience to let it load. The transparency effect in the Moogle Forest doesn't work such that I have a solid black circle around my character and everything else is fine.
Well, that's similar to a transparency effect.
That's like the exact inverse of what should be happening.
Yeah, I have good music on right now because I've got Battle on the Big Bridge playing.
Oh, yeah.
The bridge, yes.
'Cause I'm about to fight Gilgamesh. Best.
I don't think it's great to do too much grinding in the Pirate Cove.
There are skeletons there that will give you some daggers.
Well,
Not
that's the
Pirate
ship
Cove.
graveyard.
Oh, no. Oh, not Pirate Cove. Yeah, that's Ship Graveyard later.
Yeah,
Oh.
keep going, I would say.
I mean, the advantage to grinding the Pirate Cove is you'll get your multipliers faster, but it's not a huge game. It'll be okay.
I showed Gilgamesh the skull, and now the fight's gone.
You can show him the skull.
can.
I showed him the skull.
Did Enkidu not even show?
Enkidu didn't die. Or he didn't show up because he died too fast.
Yeah.
Since I have 4 Doomaxes, I have more bites at the apple. In fact, I have the most Doomax density of anybody right now.
Maximum Doomax.
I got 3, but soon I will have X.
I could theoretically get up to 5.
I could have 6. No,
Right,
7.
you've got the higher density.
Yeah, I could have 7 if I wanted. Because I could put Equip Axe on my other 2 characters.
If I press down and B at the same time, the drop rate increases.
Oh, definitely. But you gotta wait for it to bounce, like, twice.
Should I start dashing or wait on my dare? I guess that's your choice to make. If you want to get your dare, I would suggest at Kaz. He might be able to get you and pass you a dare.
I could give you a dare if you want. I would give you my dare.
You've got a dare. We could do that. Would you like a dare?
Would you
Berlin
like
Walrus.
Berlin Walrus? Would you like my dare?
Specifically, Gnome's dare.
Specifically, my dare, without knowing what it is, or how hard it is, or what it is like. And now to wait 5 minutes for Twitch delay, and we'll find out.
I forgot to press down and B.
Alright, these HP totals are the ones I care about.
Okay, Berlin
Mana
Walrus.
and bots are still too low.
I dare you to never harm a dog. And there are some other animals which are dogs, but mostly it's wild knacks and kurnax and anything that looks like a dog you can't harm unless it's a boss
All
fight.
animals with 4 legs are dogs, and I am correct more often than not, so I will never change.
So don't harm dogs, like coerls or whatever they're called.
No, corals are cats, I think.
No, they're dogs. According
My
to
bad.
according to the dare. Kaz had like a list that he decided
Yeah,
on.
there's a list of dogs. There's a list of what counts as a dog.
Yeah. And
Dragons don't
I
look
called
like
the
dogs,
dare
they have wings.
www.doesthedogdie.com, but Kaz called it something else, which was a lesser name.
Crayclaw is not a dog.
Crayclaw.
Crayclaw is a crab.
Yeah, crayclaw.
Or maybe a lobster, or crayfish, or crawfish.
But not a dog.
He's a lobster.
Not a dog.
Lobsters
Way
aren't
too
dogs.
many legs to be a dog.
Are there any boss dogs?
Not that I can think of.
Sit.
Gilgamesh isn't a dog, no.
Gilgamesh has too many arms to be a dog.
You beat Castle Escape by beating up Sergeant, and then, when you...
The dogs will flee.
The dogs
after
will
Sergeant.
flee.
The
and
dogs
you
will
allow them
flee.
to.
You will have to kill your berserkers if you have any.
Yeah, the dog. All of the dogs will flee if they are not with Sergeant.
The upshot is I am gaining some levels while I'm trying to get Dumax number 2 over here.
Yep.
Get you ready for the upcoming fights.
Am I a dog? I might be a dog.
There's some
How
big
many
ones
legs do you
upcoming.
have?
I can't answer that question.
How many heads do you have?
0.
A dog has 1 head.
Okay, I'm not a dog then.
Well,
Cerberus?
dogs might have more than one
A
head.
dog has at least 1 head.
Okay.
That was a good correction. Thank you for correcting me. I almost gave out wrong dog facts.
Dog facts.
Okay, I remembered to press down and B that time, but I got a speed shake, not a Dumax.
It only increases the item drop. It doesn't increase the item that you want.
Is that real?
No.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Press down and B for improved rates and percent signs.
Yep.
It only works for catch.
Yeah, it works for catch.
It works with any game I play because I'm a Pokemon master. Some
I
people
will-
call me the Pokemon prof. It is my job to research Pokemon.
That was the
I
blood
don't know
sword.
why the government subsidy checks have stopped.
This blood sword should be a powerful item for throw.
Can you be both a tree and a dog?
I'm pretty sure X-Death is just a
Yes.
tree.
I think something can be a tree and a dog at the same time.
But I don't think X-Death is a tree and a dog at the same time.
No, that seems... X-Death is just the tree.
Yeah, that seems excessive.
Is Omega a dog?
Omega is definitely a dog.
Omega's
a dog.
totally a dog.
Omega's a dog.
A machine dog is still a dog.
Follows you around.
Yep, he's a little puppy dog.
Really wants the attention. shoots lasers at you. All dog features.
These are all known dog behaviors.
Galoof needs smoke.
Yeah.
Galoof doesn't need to smoke, he's
Weapon,
old enough as it
weapons are
is.
in short supply at the beginning of the game, GGN.
Yeah, you're not gonna
It's
have.
rough.
Yeah, you're not gonna have enough daggers until you meet some skeletons. You're gonna have to beat up a lobster with your bare hands.
You're gonna have to punch out a lobster with your bare hands. This is part of the raw deal of rolling thief.
Yep.
Yeah. Recommendation is to give Lena and Ferris your knives. They'll probably do the most damage with them.
Because they are the fastest.
Yep. The highest agility.
Thieves. As you said, though, thieves do pay off, and they pay dividends.
You
Yeah,
get
it's really
flea.
Turns out that flee and, like, even just steal, let alone mug,
No back
Uh,
attacks.
no back attacks. You move faster and you detect hidden passages. It's the little things. But
Quality
being
of
able to
life
steal is just
Nothing stronger than steel.
Steel's very good. Ask
Just
Cass
sound-
about steel.
What if you could get high potions in World 1 forever?
Hmm.
And it will give you an eventual but kind of crappy use for the thief knife, or the chicken knife, way later.
I'm using the chicken knife in a very different fashion.
What? I always forget the exact rules for the chicken knife.
Run away some number of times, it gets stronger every time you run away, up to an attack power of, I think, 127.
Yeah,
It-
I know that. I know that's how you power it up, but like, certain things don't make its proc.
Mug, jump, having the
Anything-
twin lance in your right hand.
Anything that's an attack that doesn't attack. Or,
Well,
like,
not quite, no, because the samurai ability totally procs the chicken knife flea.
Yep.
Does
There are
Goblin
some
Punch?
attacks that just don't.
Goblin
Fire
Punch,
doesn't, but I think aim still does.
Goblin Punch, I think uses the
0.
one.
Yeah, it uses the base damage value.
Same with Brave
Whoa!
Blade.
I got a death sickle and a speed shake off of that one.
Downflip E has some power.
Hell yes.
Yeah. Whatever attacks just don't proc weapon things. It's not entirely clear which ones they are.
I'm a fool. I should be quick saving. If you quick save in this room, the first fight you will get will be a Mirror Knight.
I should only need 3 Doomaxes.
Get the fourth just to be safe.
I guess the
Movable.
question is, do I want Reflect Rings at all? This is my bite at them.
For X-Death Castle.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm actually gonna have to make that. I'm gonna have to steal those, aren't I? Or get those from kills.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing. I have to
You
decide
gotta do that.
if I...
In Barrier Tower.
Mm-hmm. I think the second fight is also...
Gonna take
Yeah,
a
I
short
probably
break.
want at least one Reflect Ring.
Sounds good, Zombo.
Good old wall ring.
Oh, I'm about to fight a very difficult boss.
Oh no.
I don't know if I've ever actually legitimately fought this boss.
What boss?
Which one?
The T-Rex.
The skeleton man.
Oh. That's not a dog.
No.
It's a lizard.
Muscle Wizard, I'm just going to Berserk him and then use Image.
It's true, I might roll Ninja as my... Wait, is that... Could I...
Chaos
Does
reigns.
Chaos actually attempt to order your jobs?
No.
No.
Okay, then I could very well get Ninja as my 4th job. In which
I
case
would-
I would want 8 Death Sickles.
You can come back for that though. Like if you get Ninja, then you're like, okay, I want the 8. Let's go do this now.
Yeah.
I stopped at 4, whereas in the 6 that I could be using.
Red Mage is job 1.
I enjoy Freelance Party.
Freelance Party's so good.
Yeah, freelance
kinda
party's
works.
pretty good.
Freelance Party is for quitters.
Yo, I wonder how that must have been for people who had Freelance Party up to, like, Runka Ruins.
Lots of
And then-
rods.
And then they turn their party into, like, chemist, dancer, samurai, dancer, or something like that.
Okay, I got a reflect. Let's get 2 reflect rings, since I got that first one really fast.
God, that would own.
So do we know if Chaos can give you 2 of the same job besides Berserker?
No idea.
I haven't
I've
actually looked
seen
at the
someone
list
get
scrolling
2
it over.
of the same job besides Berserker, I think.
Okay.
I want
figured
to say
yes,
I've seen it happen.
mostly because it's heavily implied in the way the site's set up.
Players will be assigned
We will
jobs.
be assigned jobs from Final Fantasy V.
Yeah. It used to also say Berserker Risk was the only way to get a repeat job in the Fiesta, but now that the only way now has the Chaos question mark behind it.
I just dealt 7,000 damage.
I made a mistake against Bio Soldier.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wee wee.
So I've lost patience with fighting the sand crawler, so where am I supposed to go from the Chocobo Forest?
Follow
the
the woods up to larger woods. Like, don't touch the
Yeah, the
sand.
Moogle should have showed you the way up.
What the Moogle was trying to pantomime was don't touch the sand or you'll fight the sand crawl. And then
Yep.
sand crawl will crush your body in hand.
Sandcrawl also tells you not to fight Sandcrawl.
Sand crawl does a pretty good job of telling
Really,
you that to
there's a lot of strong messages that are telling you to not fight Sandcrawl at this particular juncture.
I've already beaten him like 5 times.
Well, right,
Sand
you have
in video
chemist.
games.
Right, you have chemist.
You and your
Mostly
chemist.
it's Berserker plus Nightingale.
I don't
Yeah.
even understand
Yeah,
chemist
Nightingale!
at all, and I never will. So I hope I never have to use it.
Chemist?
Chemist is too complicated for my primitive,
You learn-
awful brain.
Yeah,
Chemi-
you just
chemists
learn
have
like
way
the
too many
4
things.
mixes that matter, and then you just ignore the
Turtle
fact that
shells.
chemist is complex.
Turtle shell. Basically, if all you was able to use was turtle shells and Maiden's Kiss, that would be enough. That would get you through the entire game.
But there are like 8 different attack items and 20 different restoratives, and you can
And-
apply any buff to yourself.
And none of those matter outside of.
Except for when they do.
Well, they matter when you do stupid things.
They matter because I don't have a white mage.
The thing with Chemist is probably the most complex.
Well,
Class.
the one restorative one to remember is if like high potion plus either is like half elixir.
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 Yeah.
High potion plus high potion is like double high potion.
X
Yeah.
potion?
Yeah, X.
Uh,
I think high potion, high potion might be X potion.
Potion plus Phoenix Down is Resurrection.
Yeah.
Yep.
Full heal. Anything.
Full health of mana.
And then there's like the important ones that are Dragon Fang related, and mostly those are to raise your level to make
Yeah.
your Maiden's Kiss plus Turtle Shell attack do 10,000 damage or whatever.
Yeah, I think Dark Matter Phoenix Down is the insta kill.
Yeah, but that never works on anything.
Well, I mean, solves a couple bosses.
Turtle Shell Maiden Kiss, Smooch the Koopa, Koopa Smooch.
Koopa Smooch. Yeah, then there is Eye Drops plus.
Generic girl name, you are not allowed to leave people jobless. Womp womp.
Everybody's gotta work.
Everyone fights, no one quits.
Then there
Thief
is.
is a hard- Thief is a hard
that's
first
three
Fiesta
walls.
opener.
Yeah, Thief is.
It's rough.
Thief is toasty.
Some skeletons will help you along.
Yeah, and
Really
it'll pay
happy. that my friend Jan slash Ogre, who is his first Berserker was his first Fiesta this year. His first Fiesta and his first time playing FF5 this year has been Thief Berserker, and he's doing really well, and I'm very happy about it. He found Doom Axes all on his very own.
Hey.
Alright, I'm in the big forest, and there's nothing here?
Or is
Did
there?
you meet the Moogle?
I saw the Moogle in the Moogle forest.
Okay.
Did-
Did he fall down the hole?
He did.
Did you
Did you
follow?
follow him?
I guess not.
You should follow him.
Okay, you've been fighting Sand.
You should go save the Moogle.
Okay, that's why you didn't know, because he didn't pantomime to you.
Bearing in
Yeah.
mind, my vision in the Moogle forest is quite limited.
It's pretty
indeed.
bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Go save the Moogle.
I wonder if there's anything that you can fiddle with to disable just layers. Most emulators have those.
Possibly, I might mess around with it a bit.
Also, should I be content with my 3 Doomaxes?
That's your
that's
call.
fine.
Probably. 3 Doom
I
Axes
think I'm
is...
content with 3 Doomaxes.
I can't imagine a situation where you actually need the 4th.
It would just be Ninja. And not even then, Ninja would mean like you're not getting...
Well, I'm
Double
thinking
Berserker.
if you want equip axes on the whole party for whatever reason, but nah.
That always sounds like a really exciting idea, but you hardly ever want it.
Yeah.
I've got the one time I know I'm gonna want it.
Is it crystals?
It's Crystal!
Though you probably only want 3 there, just so you have someone healing.
Well, I can equip
Yeah.
axes is worthwhile.
Yeah, Equip Axes on
Yeah.
the Red Mage does not disable your Red Mage.
Yeah. I guess if you
Okay.
ever like get the free attack, you could just take it.
So
Right.
where's the black chocobo need to go?
Wherever you want.
Let's go
Probably
over,
back
Talk-
to Sid then.
Probably Sid mid.
talk to Sid Mid.
Alright, Sid Mid sounds good.
I love how that's the answer at least 15 times.
How many times do I have right now on the I have Sid Mid 12 distinct times at this. That's what my counter says right now. Man, thank goodness for Comet. I have attack magic.
Hey.
It goes through Reflect. Yeah, Equip Axes on a Geomancer sounds just fine.
The Rune Axe.
Still the
Root Axe.
Lena, you need more HP. Lena, why do I have you on a class with low HP?
Ah, hello, Kaz.
Hello, everybody.
How are you, Kaz?
I'm sauced.
Ah.
Kaz is feeling it.
Are you ready to begin your quest?
Nah, I'm gonna log on here and kill dogs for an hour or so.
Well,
sounds-
that sounds good.
That sounds like a quest to me. Also,
Speaking of dogs,
so
yes.
speaking of dogs, what is the exact list of dogs you can't kill in that one dare? Because somebody
Let's see.
someone accepted the dare, is what happened.
Yeah, somebody was looking for a dare, and that was the one we had up our sleeve.
I guess I'll allow it. Ordinarily, I would balk at that notion because I am the one who gives out dares. But
Well, then give it out
I guess.
now.
yeah, Wildknack, Kernak, and Bandersnatch. I think that's what it's
Bandercurl.
called. Bandercurl and Bandersnatch. And there's like one that's in that. You know the one that's in the ninja chest. It's like sometimes a ninja and sometimes like 3 of those things. Yeah, you can't kill
Yeah.
those either.
We also decided Omega is definitely a dog.
Omega's
Okay,
a
so-
dog.
Roland
Omega's a dog.
Wallace wants an actual Kaz dare here.
Oh,
Ted,
you wound me, sir. I've been owned.
hold on. Well, importantly, has Berlin Waller has begun the game.
That was why he asked. He had not started yet.
Okay, yeah, I can give you one. Let me cook something up here. First of all, I want to get my stream set up and going before I start doing anything else.
Focus on that first. I'm just tickled pink that I've been so thoroughly owned by Berlin Walrus. It's great.
Skeleton! Be careful, Mr. Moogle! Don't fight that skeleton! Oh, this is like one of those, like, modern RPG choices where I choose if I want to help the Moogle or help the skeleton.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, skeleton?
And then you play a QuickTime event to choose correctly.
Oh no!
Did you choose wrong?
I guess it's also worth noting that the dog dare is like an actual dare in the dare table.
Yeah, you could just get set up with that dare, too.
And like a lot of the Fiesta dare's purpose is to make you play the game differently than you normally would. Like Jin's in particular has one that is an example of that.
Bone
What do you
mail.
mean? You don't just throw on the bone mail and take off all accessories?
I sneezed, now my nose is all Mr. Drippy.
Hello,
Yeah,
my
so-
enlightening screws.
Yeah, play the game how you want with Berlin Walrus.
So what's what's your screen, or I guess broadcasting resolution? Because you have one that the dare card in pretty nicely. I kind of want to.
Let me pull it up. My resolution is 1160 by 640. I'm playing the game at 960 by 640, and then the little 200 extra was the exact size of the card. And I also added a berserker. Well, harvester.
Well, why wouldn't you? I love that guy. It's on my stream too.
Kaz, are you playing with a dare?
Nah, well, I mean, I have berserker risk, which is like the general thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, right. You could end up with my party of 3 berserkers and a red mage.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I
Also,
don't think I'm getting past like liquid flame though.
I made it past Liquid Flame at 17, at level 17. That was on, like, a pretty lucky fight.
I think Zambo did the same at like 17 or 18.
basically, you can. It's doable. He just has to choose not to be the man too many times.
And it sucks because it's one, like, you just kind of watch the fight. You press the button, and your berserkers fight.
That's what they do.
Question is, do I want to
Berserker's
try to
catch.
kill my berserker before this fight?
Which
Oh
fight?
no.
Sandworm?
I would kill my berserker. No one else would.
I just keep it down to 1 berserker, it's fine.
I forgot where the Moogle village was, so I just had to start mowing the grass. I think I have to do that every year.
Yeah, I always get it
Legend of
off.
Zelda tactics. Oh, Harriet, were you the guy who suggested I put X-Death on the corner of my screen?
Yeah,
For that.
you're welcome. Did you add it?
That was a good idea. Yeah, I certainly did.
Good. I'm glad. That's a good piece of art.
The TK Cat asks, oh right, Metabot, you said the unluckiest person was Mr. Quadzerk, who was fighting Neo X. Did they win?
Yes, they did.
Yeah, Everhate finished today. I woke up 2
Well,
hours too
Everhate.
late to catch it.
What
That's
level were
nuts.
they?
80.
Makes sense.
86? 86, 87.
Ah, but now they have to go beat Omega.
That up.
I think this Moogle's telling us to steal everything in their house.
No! What the fuck?
He finished the fight with...
What happened?
BKST did not remember my time.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Well,
You can
look at
you
the
can pull up
recording.
the recording, I guess. That's really lame that it didn't remember.
Alright, somebody tell me what my time was. I'm busy. I don't want to look at my own record.
Yep. Everhate finished with only butts still standing.
I have triple Elven Mantle. I'm invincible.
Well,
All my berserkers have the Elven Mantle.
well, one of his berserkers was wearing the Thornlet, right? So they were doomed from the start, but they just had to do
Three
a
of
lot of
them were
damage.
wearing thornlets.
No, they got to do the Thornlet for Underflow.
Yeah. And then
Yeah,
the,
three of them
but
had
I'm gonna
it.
guess Butts was the one who was not wearing, who's wearing the Giant's Club instead, or whatever.
He had the
Nope.
the bone mail.
He had the bone mail and the thornlet on.
Right.
Bone mail.
That has no downside when you're berserker.
If you die, you know.
I mean, he had the Aegis shield for Almgest. It was basically just dice rolls.
How much health does a berserker have at that point?
About 8,500.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeesh.
So he could take 3 Almgest on butts and 4 or 5 on everyone else.
He had a lot of conditions where he would just reset the emulator, like if he in stage 1 if he just got white hold, then reset.
Yeah, if White Hole targeted anyone other than butts, it was a flat reset. It just wasn't worth it.
Right, White Hole is I kind of forget how much of a buster that move is until
You get there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Swarms!
Everhay admitted he let a lot of runs that he'd normally reset on keep going just for the drama.
The Repster has a time for you guys.
2020. That's stylish.
Sounds like me. I'm pretty stylish as dudes go.
Styling.
If I get another reflect ring, I will stop. Game, please, show me mercy. Every year I get
Oh, hey,
berserkers, and
Grandma,
every
No,
year
You're
I
no,
get
not
grinding.
that
grinding.
quicksand.
Get in the sand.
Yep. So this is my hour.
Mmm.
I'm
Fighting
gonna put
dogs.
it in.
Dogs.
Fighting dogs.
Dogs.
Is there a? Do you think there's a better experience source? Because that's what I want more than the money.
There really isn't. All of them are
Okay.
pretty close.
I mean, like you fight 5 of them is the
Oh
thing.
no, I missed. The some of the fights in the ship will give more experience, but you also have the downside of like you'll take more damage and sometimes end on flash, where your party just gets blinded.
Yeah.
That just happens.
Oh yeah, just go fight some movers. It'll be easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, movers.
Oh, yeah, no problem. Alright, so while I'm doing that, I have to assign Berlin Walrus a dare, huh?
Correct.
Let's let the machine live his fantasy and see what happens.
Sandworm basically going okay? I shouldn't say that.
Nah, it's fine.
Wonder if
You're
I can
great.
cheat.
Wait, at assigning a dare?
No. I wanna put in a continuous input in VBA here, so that I don't have to touch the controller.
Well,
Can-
you have to
can-
wiggle around to attract the dogs. I don't think there's
But
a
the only
wall.
input you need is that and an A to end the battle.
I don't think you can do the walking against a wall trick in this game.
So you need like a macro that does up, down, A, up, down, A, up, down, A.
Alright, maybe I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think you might spend more time working on it than actually fighting the dogs.
This Moonwing Blade is doing work.
I guess
Back
what
row
level are
full
you
damage.
guys? Yeah, I'm relatively certain Berserker Risk is fun. I'm relatively certain Chaos is fun. I am also relatively certain that they are not two great tastes that taste great together.
I mean, I guess the only feeling I got from it was that I got Berserker on job 1.
Well, if
Yeah,
you
that's
get
kind of a feel bad.
if you don't get a wind job, if you're on Berserker Risk and you don't get a wind job on job 1, then you're doing a wind or water job on job 1. You are going to be doing Berserkers for like Liquid Flame and maybe more. So it's very easy to get. It's easy. It's the triple with the Berserker is easy to get, is what I'm saying.
All right.
Yeah.
I have posted a dare for Berlin Walrus.
Alright.
I mean, I guess the real wall is ending up with Berserkers against Sandworm. Like Liquid Foam is dice
Sandworm,
rolls, but
Sandworm, like you'd have to be like level like 30, 40, and have like
Yeah.
the worst dice roll.
So that requires getting Berserker, or like Fire Crystal jobs or Berserkers for your first 3
defeated
jobs.
the Sandworm. Oh no,
Nice.
you died to the lobster. A new player died to the lobster.
Oh, also Gnome, I remember the dare that I wanted to test on you, so you're gonna have to do another run.
Yeah, what's the dare, and I will tell you if I will do it or not. How about that?
Never open any
Never open any what?
chests.
Let's see. You're missing out on gold
What counts as a
hairpins.
chest?
Any box
Chests
with an item
count
in
as
it.
chests.
It means I have to
yeah.
I have to die
like,
to
barrels and
abductor.
boxes.
I don't
Barrels,
get.
chests.
barrels and boxes do not count, and any chest that is just a switch is also okay.
I'm glad that we have defined rules for chests, much like Diablo 3.
Chest, like a pile of bones
Exception
is a
for
chest.
regular-
Can
It's a
Shinryu be
chest.
opened?
No,
No Shinryu.
Shinryu does
Gilgamesh?
count because he is a chest.
There's a chest there, yeah.
There I have.
Gilgamesh also counts because that is a chest. Look, I'm only allowing the chests that are
Kaz,
totally
how do you
mandatory.
get to the sage?
Again, that one doesn't count as a chest because that's mandatory for completing the game.
Well, you're
Okay.
putting. Okay, how about you're putting an item into that box, not taking one out.
You
putting a
pull
rock
the
in.
initial one out. You move the stone initially out of one.
Right, but you don't keep it.
Anyways,
Look, it's chests.
oh, what are
Your
the things?
job crystals allegedly are put in a chest at the beginning of World 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you allowed to open
Wait,
the
no,
metal
no.
chest if you put
Gallup's
the
not
mesh
in the
back
party when he opens it,
afterwards?
though. So it's okay.
What about the pizza box trap?
Yeah,
you
you'd
don't
have to.
You don't have to fall for the pizza box trap. You can just die.
You just die to a. Well, unless you're a berserker, and then you don't always choose to die.
If you win that fight, you are in hell.
You have to reset. Yeah. Thinking about it, the real things you're missing out on are gold hairpins, and
Yep.
Wonder Rod, and certain
Mongolian
magics,
elf cape.
Mongolian elf capes. That would suck, be doable, and it doesn't sound like it would be fun, is the big thing. I'll think about it. I mean, I'm probably going to, in my own time, do another run anyways. But what I really need is a reflect ring.
Yeah, how are those drops going?
I
should
have
check
one.
your stream later. Okay, I should check yours later and compare times to how long it took me.
I'm not getting 4. I'm gonna stop it.
Okay, suddenly Mumble should be louder in my
Okay.
stream. if you're watching me.
Still watching.
Oh,
It's the same fake thing that happens when Jens or Gnome joins me for a Hearthstone stream or whatever.
yep, I knew
Where I have to,
exactly.
like, have to disable a certain speaker or else it doesn't broadcast. It's like, come on, Hobbs.
I mentioned earlier when Xdeath was playing with the giant mirror, if Xdeath has the same audio problems as we do with the giant mirror. Like, does he have to, like, fiddle with settings?
Desert Killer does not care about my Doomax.
He's undead. He's been desert killed already.
I'm trying to think what should go in the other spot beneath my sample dare card.
Harvester.
I mean,
Nah, I mean it should be more me, you know? Oh! Ooh, I know. Haha! I'll do it while my berserkers kill Max here.
meanwhile,
Oh, I am reminded. We should watch the JoJo's this weekend, because
Ooh, that sounds good.
we can.
it'll be complete.
Yeah, we'll be on the railway to Dracula, as if we the Dracula Railroad if we watch it. It'll be a chunk of time, so if you're doing other things, we can do it later.
No object. Oh, jeez, right. I only have one person that can act this fight.
Yeah, it's kind of tough.
Okay.
Welcome to the rest of the game for you.
Stealing. Taking things. Don't get owned.
What was your dare, Berlin Wars? Hey, Reflect Ring.
Oh, hey, that's a good one.
I
to
gave
add
him
there.
money is useless, so he cannot spend money or use Guild Toss.
Whoa.
That sounds
Money is
harder than.
useless.
Oh yeah, then
No
he's totally
chance.
considering both dares because knacks are now meaningless to him.
No, right. What's the point of farming nags if money is useless? Oh, alright, they went ahead and used break on the red bridge. Yep.
I guess money is useless is like a bell curve of difficulty. Because it matters
Nope,
in World
I'm
1
going
and then
kinda-
in World 3.
Also, it matters
Yeah.
if you get.
I don't think I spent much in World 2 at all.
Well, you end up getting, like, a Hermes sandal and, like, you don't have a full playset of all the rings, but you'll
Can't-
get some.
You can't
I mean,
buy
you
ma-
can steal them.
you can't buy magic.
Can't buy magic. So you hope for summoner, I guess.
Well, you hope for 750, or else you're hosed. That,
Well, then
You can
want,
you can beat up Richard for Rod.
well,
yeah.
well, then you just have like a class that's just awful. That sounds terrible. I hate that.
Yeah, just like Black Mage is just
Oh,
useless.
right, you can't
Black
buy-
Mage
no,
is
right,
having
you can't
no.
buy- you can't
no,
buy
no. Black
magic.
Mage will get 2 spells: Flare and Toad.
I fell in a hole.
And you could break any rods you end up finding.
Damn! Damn!
That owns. I love that.
Find rod, break rod.
I would consider that, except it would not be fun. Is the problem I have with it, but.
I
I'd take
forgot
it.
that Kalif gets separated here, and he is a berserker.
I don't understand your definition of fun anymore.
I think no gold or no chest would be interesting, but not both at the same time, because I don't know how the hell you do
No, no,
it.
I'm considering no chest. No chest sounds a lot
No
more.
gold, no chest is, do you have thief? Yes, no.
Really hope you started with thief.
Actually, no gold, no chest is like, man, I want monk in my party.
Wait. How about this? I am to finish off the Fiesta. I do a straight jacket run where I do all of the dares in one run that anyone took on, and I get to like pick my classes instead of being assigned them.
Yeah,
I like that.
Okay.
yeah, that's a good end Fiesta run.
So by taking on a dare, you're also making me take a dare.
So we've got
Blood
so
for
one of
blood,
your characters has the
equivalent
bone
exchange.
mail. Yeah.
I guess
At least you can pick that up, and that's not a chest.
you're making
It's
me
not.
you're making me
It's a
reconsider
rib cage.
my
That's
my
a different kind
definitions of
chest.
what difficulty I like, because
Oh, now that Spite's involved, all bets are off.
yeah. Well, no, I was just thinking about it because we were talking about this last stream. How I have completed Dark Souls using Undead
call,
Warrior
Hunted.
equipment, and yet I would not want to play the game without spending money. Eee. Gross. That is fun, though. I definitely recommend playing Dark Souls with the Undead.
Alright,
Warrior
good. I
equipment.
think I'm in the dungeon now. I think I'm in the dungeon. This looks like a dungeon.
Yeats01 asks if this is the Quad Zerker run. None of these are the full-time Quad Zerker run, although some people started with Quad Zerker.
Yeah,
Slyo got the depowered Zambo run.
I've got 3 Zerkers, and Kaz right now is playing with 4 Zerkers.
the 3 Zerkers Red Mage is like, I think on the whole worse, but also a side grade too. Having access to like Protect is rather key.
That's about the only gain.
Also, you do get the Ancient Sword, so you can ult.
I'm holding on to that one.
Alright, good. I'm talking to Sid and Mid.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna give axes back to my Berserkers in exchange because I'm about to fight Animos. I'll give them poison axes. Yeah, double fire at a heal is also just worse than fire og at a heal. It's a sad thing. And it's also only a consideration because he's being forced to use the bow mail.
Yeah!
Yeah, because otherwise you'd be running double Kira.
Well, beating Omega and Shinryu is a feat. As
yeah,
is
that is a
defeating the
feat.
Muscle Wizard, and probably the Gil game. I would count the beating the Gil game as a feat.
Oh crap, I should do the Muscle Wizard. I have the ability to do it, right?
I am also
You do?
doing the Muscle Wizard. It's great.
Cannot,
How-
Sab.
How in the hell would I berserk? Did I have to do that with the Wonder Rod?
You have to do it with the Wonder Rod.
Can Red Mage not use staves?
Well,
Oh,
there
Red
is-
Mage can use stave.
There is the power
Yeah.
stave too, but you have to. Wait, can you get? I thought that's a steal from a guy. In
Well, I could
World
Oh,
steal.
2.
here's Crit Claw.
In World 2.
I thought you could also find it.
Well, look.
It is a steal in World 2.
Oh, screw.
His Berserker's higher level white magic than you have
Oh,
access to.
you can death on Fake Claw?
Yeah, you can show Cray Call the skull.
Well, I
Cra-
got 649
Cray
for
Claw's
Cray
fake.
Claw.
Great Claw's fake.
Oh, I got his Frostbow and his Coral Sword.
Hey, Coral Sword's a good drop for somebody. Actually, not
Crayclaw,
really. You can
what a
just buy
boss.
Coral Sword in the town after.
Okay, if Omega's a dog or Prototype's dogs?
Yes.
Prototypes are dogs.
Yeah, that whole family. It's gotta be.
That is most definitely dogs.
They're guard dogs.
Like they will even leave you alone in certain contexts.
Or follow you around in others.
Alright, time to find that Earth Crystal.
What am I doing? I'm just using High Potion.
Good lord, getting AP from these things is just like the worst.
What are you fighting?
Obsidiars.
Yeah, it's 4 or 8.
Well, no, I mean the fact that, like, when there's 5 of them, I actually can wipe.
Yeah, because they know break and they'll get a move.
Because I only have one active person.
Yeah.
So,
It's a
Maybe-
trap. Monsters attack.
You might ask Zambo about fighting squirrels instead.
Your red mage can use the Excalibur.
Okay, I don't think I'm in... I guess the question is, will I need double cast against, like, X-Death?
Probably not.
It
I think-
definitely help.
Yeah. Like, the moment I have it, it's a game... It changes what I can do very much.
I think I run away from Yellow Dragon and then
And
try to fight Red Dragon here.
where would I go? World 2 to grind that with Berserkers.
Pretty much I do about the soul cannon.
Give the back 2 parts a new max and hope for the best.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might need an angel ring, actually.
I keep
Yep.
guessing correctly about where to go, and that makes me feel like I'm good at video games.
Sadly cannot fight the Muscle Wizard. That was the saddest thing about getting Ninja over Beastmaster. Can't do the trick.
What are your other classes?
Thief, Dragoon, Berserker. I have no way to Berserk.
I have no way to Berserk. Okay, I can fight him because I have Time Mage. And I'm going to, because I have Time Mage.
So I'm fighting the Bone Dragon in the Moogle Cave. Does his health reset every time I show him the skull?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh hell.
Skulls are power.
Show him the inverse of a skull.
Yeah,
You should show him something else, yeah.
Yeah, show him something
Show
else.
him whatever you think the inverse of a skull should be.
Well,
I
I'll
can
just
do that.
I'll just turn the skull upside down, and...
Yeah. Turn
And
the
then
skull
Mini
inside out.
becomes Wumbo.
Using a Phoenix down on him didn't work.
It has a chance to fail.
Back and fail.
Alright, I'll keep doing it. There we go.
I am at 40 and I still need more levels. Jeez.
Live hard, grind harder.
I was hoping to avoid exactly this.
How did Quad Berserker grind? Like, what did they end up doing as, like, the most effective way to...
He didn't figure out most effective. He just went to one of the desert spots and just let him go.
Okay.
Oh, okay, so you just like... Ha. Did you turn on Turbo for that? I totally would.
He turned on music in the background, yeah.
Okay, let's fight Atomos.
Died all of this hunted.
So I don't think... Oh yeah, Black Mage, Time Mage, Bard, Knight is a powerful combination. Wow.
Yeah, Abyss can take down both super bosses with basically no effort.
Alright, I'm gonna leave the AP grinding for another time. This is too slow and I would like to make progress.
Yeah, until you find something that's just easy to kill in battle, it's probably not worth it.
Well, honestly, I'm probably going to have to do level grinding anyway.
Yep.
So... Oh, I forgot to grab Toad. Bleh.
Man, Ninja Berserker is just so powerful. I'm
Wait,
like the
where'd the
world's
Chancellor
largest
go?
man.
Chancellor is, in the back by a chest.
Yeah, if you're outside, just head to the left and then head up.
How does Bard beat Shinryu? What song do they use? I know how they beat Omega. Is Shinryu also susceptible to stop?
Well, no, there's a weapon that deals like
Oh,
damages too.
Right,
Yeah, the Apollo's Harp does extra.
Apollo Harp.
Yeah.
I forget how
Yeah.
they beat Omega though. What did they do against Omega?
Stop song.
Right, you can just stun
You
lock
just-
him.
You
Yeah.
sing him a love song.
Just 3 people with stop
Ah,
song. and he never
the
moves.
Medusa. The Medusa song.
Man. Atmos really wants Galoof dead. And my berserkers are just chopping him down.
Ashura. Oh, Ashura. Oh, Ashura. Yes.
Ah, you found it.
Ashura. I have a guess about who will be able to use that. I think it's going to be good.
Oh, we need dragon grass. Uh-oh. That has a secondary effect of getting me to a mountain. Mm.
Hello, Lucy.
You're gonna be making some choices soon.
Lucy. It's you.
Hey, Lucy.
Hello, Lucy.
Ashura is a katana for samurai.
Okay,
But
we're
this
down to
did-
berserkers, everybody.
I was gonna
Nope.
say, I'll give you a hint. I can't use it.
And berserkers chopped down Atmos because they were dealing like between 1600 and 2500 damage in attack.
A good place to do it is I'm gonna have to fight Reflect Knights for frickin' ever. Or like 7 of them and just get 4 Reflect Rings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because your drop rate is absurd.
He has
One
Satan's
of-
luck. Got it from hanging around Kaz too much.
Where did Sid and Mid go?
I'm going to have mastered every job before even going into the cleft. Rolls eyes.
Recursive energy loop. And then the princesses do the one thing from Final Fantasy X. Where everybody forgets Yuna can summon a bird.
Sid and Mid aren't talking to me.
What was... Did you just get the... Did you just beat the sandworm or whatever?
I got the airship and I went back to Castle Tycoon and I got prizes there and they were like, well, good luck.
Remember when you fell in a hole?
Just go back to the hole.
Yeah, go back to the hole.
Go back to the hole. All about holes. Oh no, Doctor! Oh no!
Oh no, Zizat, that guy we knew like 2 minutes, is dead because he mattered apparently.
I love that.
He gave us some whisper weed, so we know he's cool.
Oh, Abductor saw the skull.
I remember in the first translation of this I played, it was just straight up walkie-talkie.
Yep. I don't know if I like that better or the whisperweed better because walkie-talkie just doesn't care. Whisperweed cares the least amount a actual translator could care. Like, oh, it's just whisperweed. That's what it is. Don't worry about it.
Final Fantasy V, directed by Hideo Kojima. It takes this 30-minute break at the beginning of that tower for Zizat to explain how Whisperweed works with a lengthy PowerPoint presentation.
And but then Zizat would, like, do pelvic thrusts and would control bees, and I would be okay with that.
Something like that, yeah.
run in Zook and look up how much HP Soul Cannon has, that'd be really appreciated.
What are your classes?
Deceptively much. It's something
think-
like 20,000, but it dies before it dies.
I think it dies when it hits 4 digits. But, like, that's...
Actually, instead of asking what everyone's job is, I will just go to zoomboingding.com/funtime/fiesta and just look.
Who are the younglings?
The younglings! We must protect the younglings.
Oh, hey, we're friends of XF. Caliph, you jerk! What?
Your job's
Friends of
listed
Exdeath
on
Society.
the Zoom on the
Caliph
fun
introduced us
time.
all as friends of XF.
Your fun time jobs that are listed are Berserker and Chemist. Huh. Alright, also let me know when it's like... I never tweeted some stuff at the Dashbot, and I should probably go do that when it's safe to.
It's, well, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's safe.
Should be working.
Okay. Nothing to
Medibot
survive.
fixed the things that were broken.
It probably works or doesn't.
I agree. That it either does or does not work.
Oh, apparently I lied, and that Dragoon actually owns. Okay. Just a dash.
Man. Soul Cannons just tear me apart.
Yeah. I think the age is probably what's getting you, right?
Yeah, probably. I'm just not doing any damage to it.
Yeah, in lengthy fights, your stats eventually hit the floor. I remember fighting missile launchers. Like, I cannot die.
Yeah.
Whoa, grass tortoise. I haven't met these guys yet.
Turtles.
And the Fiesta Dash page immediately updates. That's the power of Greece.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Hello! Welcome. God.
Hello!
Now this feels weird. Not because of you, but because of situations.
What, how we're all three in different rooms and talking on the
But I
mumble?
still have to push a button to talk to you. But you can probably hear me even if I don't push the button.
Ah, well, I have noise-canceling headphones.
I have to push the button.
I can turn the white noise machine on, and then I won't be able to hear you.
That'll probably be for the